was this video that I ran across on Instagram, and it kind of inspired this conversation, combined with what I continue to see across social media and sometimes in real life. Because now I'm starting to run into people in real life in which it seems like maybe the internet talking points are spilling over into real life, because I didn't see this before. This is new. Look. This craziness that we see happening and being perpetuated in the culture, I was somewhat insulated from it because my friend group and the people that I surround myself with are doing really well. The ones that are married are successfully married. The ones that are single are doing really well in their lives, and they don't have any issues or problems, and maybe life circumstances created a space where they find themselves to be single. Like, for example, when my mother was widowed in 2017 when my father passed away, but now, she's remarried and stuff like that. But in a general sense, everybody is in a healthy space mentally that I surround myself with. And I'm not sure if that's just because I'm intentional about the energy that's around me, which then allows for me to be very, very productive in my life. And I don't move in negative spaces. Yes, life circumstances happen sometimes. And yes, you can get down eventually. But in a general sense, 98, 99% of the time, my life is phenomenal. I don't have the same issues as most other guys, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to champion issues that affect men, because I coach a lot of guys. I see what guys are going through, and I see the issues and the problems that come along with men trying to do the right thing. Most men want to get married, and I think that that's the caveat here. And people are not really taking that into consideration. Most men really do want to be married. They want to have the white picket fence. They would love to take care of you. They would adore you, rub your feet, your little fat feet. They want to have a couple little kids running around. But life be lifing. I mean, let's just be for real. And I want to give y'all some solutions, because I just want to help y'all to understand that being a single baby mama is not a flex. Being a single father is not a flex. That's not normal. That's not how God created us and how things were supposed to go when we came upon this earth. In every turn, it seems like people have this rebellious spirit. And when I say people and when I speak in general, I'm speaking obviously to the majority and not the minority. So of course you're going to have the anomalies, or of course you're going to have the people that's awesome. But the people that's awesome is awesome in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not tripping. They watch, they kick it, they support me, they make sure that they hold me down. We run into each other at the Patreon meetups and all of that stuff. And when I go city to city, they invite me out, and they be taking me to dinner and having a great time, and we be clinking glasses and having a good time, and spilling champagne and balling. And they go into their cubby, and they continue to watch, and they support me from the sidelines, but they're not the loudest ones in the room. And the reason that they not is because they want to protect themselves. And men at large, even men that are having successful marriages, the reason why I'm such an anomaly is because you're not used to seeing men that is in a successful marriage then speak up and then give you the game, especially when I'm in a great financial space. That's not the norm in the culture, because they're trying to protect their peace. They're trying to protect their peace. I seen a woman online the other day, and she said, why don't all of the people that's doing really well from a marriage perspective speak up? Because they're not trying to get themselves in a situation. Why would they make themselves visible? It's just like rich people. The anomalies are the people that is doing it successfully, that decide that they want to have a conversation with y'all, and they doing you a favor, but you so disrespectful and rebellious that you think that it's a bad thing, and you think that somebody hurt you because they holding you accountable and they trying to change your life. So because we then step up and you ask for it, and you say, well, where are all of the successfully married people? And I say, hey, here I am. Let me go ahead and give you the game and help you to understand how you need to do things differently. And I'm going to treat you the same way that I treat the people that I coach. And I'm going to do you the same way that I would want my daughter to be raised like. And I'm going to actually be the father that you never had. And I'm going to give you the game, and I'm going to hold you accountable, and I'm going to get on you. And then you say, well, who hurt you? It's the culture that's breaking my heart. It's not that anybody has hurt me. It's that you're breaking my heart. I don't want to see your kids out here stealing my kids' tires. I don't want y'all crashing out and going to jail. I don't want you raising these men that don't know what to stand on as far as being great pillars of their community and of their families. I don't want you single for the rest. You think that makes me happy? I absolutely positively am an advocate for marriage. As a matter of fact, I coach a person who met a woman that was at my Patreon meetup, and they are successfully married and they doing phenomenal. And they are both in their 40s. They're not super young. I want to see people be successful, and I continuously coach them, and I take them through, and I help them to understand exactly what the expectations are, what they can expect as they get through the honeymoon phase, because it's always going to be a euphoric moment when everybody is doing well. When everybody is doing well, it's not nothing to talk about. That's not an issue, because you busting it down, she happy, you paying the bills, and everything is great. But what happened when you have a life event? And that life event don't always come as a result of the finances. It could be a medical situation. It could be something that happened in her family that they then start to pull her away from you because they're leaning on her and they getting back to whatever it is their cultural norms are. What's up, man? What's up, Jans? All right, when did you fly in? What time did you get in?
I got here at 9 this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then did some hair, did a little party.
Oh my God. Every woman that's around me, everybody that comes into town, everybody that flies in, they in a good space. They happy. They don't want to be on camera. The women that's around, the women that come in, the women that spend a night at my house and have a good time, they're not looking to get on camera because they don't need your energy. Your energy is absolutely torturous. It's demonic. It's evil. And because you have so many issues within yourself, that's the thing that you got to deal with on a regular basis. And so the people that's doing it successfully, they just support me because they see what I go through. And they know that they will go through it also because they communicate and they deal with things just like me. They raise their children like me. They enjoy life like me. They have a great time. They travel. They do absolutely awesome things like me. And they would rather stay silent. And then when we get in our little bubble, then they can break out and actually have conversations and we have a good time. It's just like rich people. You say, well, rich people move in silence. No, they're not. Money is very, very loud, very loud. And when they're around people that they know that can appreciate money, that also got money like them, that ain't worried about trying to come up or trying to use them or do something negative to them out of jealousy, they feel very, very comfortable expressing themselves for what it is that they really have. And they stunt and they have a great time and they laugh and they play and they buy each other drinks and we compare cars and we talk about portfolios and we have a great time. Money is very, very, very loud, but they choose not to showcase or display that level of wealth in front of you because they know that you then gonna buy some bunch of shirts that say "Eat the Rich." It's the same thing with relationships.